So with Bishop given his paycheck, Ripley tries to warn the warden about the alien, learning something incredibly stupid in the process.
Tell me, Lieutenant, what would you suggest we do?
Well, what kind of weapons have you got?
This is a prison. It's not a good idea to allow prisoners access to firearms.
You are in a maximum security prison, and you don't have any weapons of any kind.
This is a maximum security prison, and you have no weapons of any kind?
Even Ripley sees how much of a plot hole this is. Ripley talks to Clemens again, who explains his backstory. As it turns out, Clemens finished medical school, got addicted to morphine, then probably screwed up an operation and prescribed the wrong pain pills that ended up killing most of his patients. He ended up being jailed for 7 years, and has been forced to work at the prison colony as no one else would hire him. Wow, actual character development. This is starting to get good. Problem with interesting characters and developing the plot so we'll actually care about what's happening! The poorly CGI alien suddenly turns into a puppet as it comes face to face with Ripley, and then when it has the perfect opportunity to kill her, it doesn't. Ripley runs off to the mess hall to warn the warden and the inmates.
Ripley, it's here! You got Clemens!
Stop this raving at once!
I'm telling you!
Grrr.
It's here!
Shut up! Shut up and just get killed by the alien!
Fuck!
Cinema's worst overreaction or cinema's best underreaction? You make the call. The inmates take turns swearing at each other before Ripley takes charge. She's brought to a room full of toxic waste by 2 more red shirts, one of whom is played by Roland from the second Jurassic Park movie.
It'll be Pacquiao.
Say that again, Roland. A what?
The one with the big red horn, the pompadour.
Anyway, they plan on luring the alien into the toxic room by causing the tunnels to blow up, forcing it into the room and getting locked in. Great, we're gonna have a radioactive alien now. Or rather, we won't, as the red shirt gets killed and his cigarette ignites the gas early, blowing up several inmates in the process. So not only are they red shirts that I don't care about, but they're incompetent red shirts that I don't care about. While Dylan argues with the inmates, again, Ripley starts to feel sick. However, it's not for the same reason I'm feeling sick. She gets a CAT scan and finds a chest burster inside her. Oh, come on! Let's recap on all these stupid retcons. On board the Sulaco at the end of Aliens, there was an alien queen, and apparently 3 alien eggs. One that sabotages Newt's cryotube, causing the crash, one that impregnates a dog, which hatches at the normal rate for an alien, and one that impregnates Ripley, which after several days has still not been born. So basically, we have several plot holes caused by one simple retcon. This plot hole is so bad, it makes Ripley go suicidal, trying to goad the alien into killing her. Of course it won't because of the one inside her, which she believes is an alien queen without anything to indicate the theory. She tries to get Dylan to kill her himself, but unfortunately for Ripley, her contract obligates her to be in the rest of the movie. Can't take the easy way out like Lance did. Anyway, Dylan gets the idea that because the alien won't kill Ripley, they can use her as bait. After yet another scene of the inmates bitching, Ripley tells them that the company won't care about their well-being. Hey, the company cares about them as much as I do. And that they only care about the alien.
Have you got some sort of plan?
This is a lead works, isn't it? All we gotta do is lure the fucking beast into the mold. Drown it in hot lead.
All right. So how do we do that?
Yeah. What are we gonna use for bait?
Oh, fuck! You're all gonna die. The only question is how you check out. Do you want it on your feet? Or on your fucking knees? Begging. I ain't much for begging. Nobody ever gave me nothing. So I say, fuck that thing. Let's fight it.
Ready your breakfast and eat hearty. For tonight, we dine in hell!
Well, after that uplifting speech, they plan to lure the alien into the works and drown it in lead. Then we get, I'm not kidding, 45 minutes of red shirt inmates running through the tunnels, shutting doors, and getting chased by a POV camera.
Yoo-hoo! Hey, fuckface!
It always is good to see a movie directly insult the audience as they watch it. And now the very embodiment of the red shirt concept comes to the fore in this film, as all the inmates get killed, even Roland, who has hunted T-Rexes. Ripley and Dylan eventually, and I do mean eventually, get into the lead works, and Dylan decides to stay behind so the alien will stay in the pit. Wait, Ripley is the one with the alien inside her. The whole point of your plan revolves around her being used as bait. This is the perfect time to use that strategy. Ugh. Anyway, the alien mauls Dylan and they pour lead onto the alien. But of course, the creature climbs out like nothing happened. Yeah, let's see it survive a shotgun blast right to the mouth! Both of them! Anyway, they turn on the sprinklers, which freezes the alien, causing it to shatter into a million pieces. Sound familiar? It should.
Hasta la vista, baby.
Ripley and Morse, the last surviving inmate, try to leave as the company shows up, and they're led by...
Ripley,
Bishop,
I'm here to help you.
no more bullshit. I just felt it move.
You know who I am?
You're a droid. Same model as Bishop. Sent by the fucking company.
No. I'm not the Bishop android. I designed it.
Let me see if I got this right. You created a line of androids, all of which look exactly like you. Wouldn't that get confusing around the workplace? It'd be like if I had a bunch of robots working on these reviews. Android Werezilla, what are you doing here? Oh, hi boss. Yeah, this is awkward. You see, you stopped the review, so I just figure I'd take over until you got back. All I did was go get a drink. I could have just edited that in later. Well, you see, the thing is, I figured that the audience wouldn't be able to tell the difference. Hey, I will not disrespect the intelligence of my audience like that. The sooner we come to doing that, the sooner we become like Michael Bay. I'm pretty sure they realized you were an android the second you appeared on screen. I give up. You know what? You're real. You review this movie. Oh, man. What an asshole. Wait a minute. He was reviewing Alien 3. Hey, wait! Come back! I'll let you finish the review! Too late! Damn it! Wayland explains the company can save Ripley and learn from the alien. To be fair, that does sound like a good idea, learning about the alien, their strengths and weaknesses to aid people with future encounters with the aliens, but Ripley doesn't buy it. So instead of saving her own life and making a very unique contribution to science, she opts to make the ultimate sacrifice. Oh yeah, now you show up. A little late for that, alien. And with that ripoff of Terminator 2's ending over, the company takes Morse away. You know, the character's name I didn't learn until this scene. Close down the prison colony, and we end with Ripley's audio recording she made at the end of the first movie, reminding us how much more we wanted to watch the first movie instead. Finally! It's done! Game over, man! Game over! Talk about a letdown follow-up to the greatest sequel of all time. Ripley does not act like the strong individual she was before. In fact, she seems pretty emo and suicidal up to this point. And whose idea was it to have her shave her head? Sigourney Weaver was more attractive over a decade later in Avatar than she was in this movie. As for the other characters, do I really need to explain the red shirt thing again? The characters in this movie are bland as hell, And the first time I watched this movie, it felt more like a movie about some kind of killer monster that got loose in a prison, but they decided to make that monster the alien for marquee value. Admittedly, that's not the only problem with the script. For one, it was constantly rewritten, and even the trailer I talked about earlier was based on a previously, no doubt, better script. As you might have guessed, the effects are not that great, the alien going from obvious puppet to obvious CGI on a whim. Now, I know what you're thinking about the CGI. It was the early 90s. I mean, what movie could possibly have had convincing CGI back then?
Must go faster.
Oh yeah, that one. This is not a good film in any means of the word, and even the film's director, David Fincher, has since disowned the film. And good God, it's not hard to see why. This movie, oh boy, this movie. I got just the thing for it. Android, get the ship ready. We're gonna nuke a whole 25-mile radius of this movie. It's the only way to be sure! Well, this is as good a spot as any. Android, get me out of here. Hopefully I got rid of all the shitty alien movies in that blast.